Hi everyone, my name is Melanie.
And my name is Balin, and we're going to discuss cardiovascular disease with you guys.
Balin's up first.
So today we've chosen to discuss cardiovascular disease because it is the number one cause of death in the U.S., Louisiana, and Bossier City. So the heart is a very important organ. It is the lifeline of the body, and it delivers blood to all the organs, delivering all of the nutrients. A healthy heart means more energy, and a healthy heart lowers your risk of cardiovascular disease that can shorten your lifespan. Types of heart disease. Coronary artery disease is the narrowing blockage of arteries that supply blood to the heart. So that would be what we consider a heart attack. Next is going to be heart failure. So when your heart can't pump blood effectively, so usually you get a lot of blood backup that can go into lungs, into limbs. Stroke or blockage or rupture of blood vessels that are in the brain. Arrhythmias are irregular heart rhythms that can occur in your heart. Peripheral artery disease, so narrowing of arteries in the legs, arms, and feet. And valve disease, which is problems with the valves that are associated in between heart that regulate the blood flow between the chambers. So symptoms of a heart attack. So that is related to the coronary artery disease and those blockages. So men and women do present differently. There are different symptoms between each gender. So men typically exhibit more of your typical symptoms with excruciating chest pain that can radiate down the left arm or around the chest, shortness of breath, nausea, and the like, while women are substantially less apparent in those with just mild pain, shortness of breath, nausea, continuous feeling of heartburn, indigestion along the lines of that. So other symptoms of heart-related issues can relate with chest pain, pressure, and heaviness, along with feet and leg swelling, shortness of breath, dizziness, fainting, and fatigue with exercise. Symptoms of blood vessel blockages in the body. So leg sores that do not heal, cool or red skin on your legs, pain, swelling in your legs, numbness in arms, legs, and face, or trouble talking, seeing, and walking. So what causes heart disease? Atherosclerosis, which is buildup of plaque or fatty deposits that are in your arteries, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, smoking, obesity, physical inactivity, and genetics. So what can we do about it? Melanie will swap in and take over and discuss about what you can do about it.
Hi everyone. So first and foremost, see your doctor if you're having any of these symptoms we discussed. Take your medications as prescribed. Common medications are for blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood thinners. There are also certain lifestyle changes that may be necessary, and we'll talk about those next. Lifestyle changes. First of all, we want to eat better. We are what we eat. It's very important for all aspects of our health, especially cardiovascular disease. So we're going to want to eat whole foods like fruits, vegetables, grains, lean animal meats like chicken, fish, seafood, low-fat dairy. We want to limit sweetened drinks and alcohol, limit butter, whole milk, cheese, and completely avoid trans fat where we can, typically found in store-bought baked goods and fried foods. We also want to be more active. Adults should get 2.5 hours of moderate exercise per week, which is like, a brisk walk. Anything to really get your heart rate up, that's 2.5 hours of moderate, or 75 minutes of vigorous physical activity per week. Some more lifestyle changes. We want to quit tobacco. Nicotine and tobacco raise blood pressure and can cause blood vessels to narrow, increasing the risk of heart attacks. So we're going to want to avoid nicotine, tobacco, and secondhand smoke. Next, we're going to want to get enough sleep per night. Adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Adequate sleep reduces the risk of chronic diseases. Next is kind of ties in with everything, honestly, the diet, the exercise, maintaining a healthy weight. which decreases the risk of diabetes, reduces your cholesterol, reduces blood pressure. These are all things that increase the likelihood of heart disease. We talked about this a little bit in the last slide, but these 3 things are really going to affect your cardiovascular health. So we're going to want to control cholesterol, manage our blood sugar, and manage our blood pressure. Diet and exercise help with all of these things. And your doctor should be checking each of these things at your wellness visits. So see your doctor, make sure they're checking these things, and know what your levels are. Putting it all together. So heart disease is easier to treat when you catch it early. See your primary care provider every year for a checkup. If you notice any of these symptoms of heart disease, see your provider immediately. And take control of your health by living and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Thanks, everyone.